I guess what we want to talk about first is everyone's piece of art, their favorite piece of art. Like, what's the piece of art that you enjoyed the most? Like, you enjoyed making the most?
Hold on, real quick. I gotta just say, real quick. Art, more like fart. To you, Steven.
Wait, like, I mean, art is evolution. Art is truly died.
Out of everything you've made, what's your most favorite thing that you ever made? Anything.
I'm gonna be honest. If you know, like, when I'm by myself, I'm a very critical person. I'll write something or do something, and I'll reread it or listen to myself, like, critique every micro detail.
You'll critique it?
Leave him alone.
Critique it or crochet.
Put those on the top of a salad?
Wait, yes. Yes, like croutons. No,
there has to be something.
Probably recently. I guess that Halloween tape. That shit was cool.
Halloween,
it was
shake
decent.
Some ass, baby.
Shake some ass.
Yes.
I think it's better than
he's
decent,
referring to
but...
Spook Mode Volume 1.
It's very good.
Yeah, no. Steven's project's gonna be the Metal Slug whenever he decides to send me any ideas to fucking make it.
I knew this tie was gonna turn against me. I knew it.
Jalen, what's
I'm gonna break his kneecaps
that you made, man? What's your favorite piece of art?
I think I'm gonna go with the Hold Up music video.
Hold up.
That was fun.
Just because it was fun to do because it was just a lot of.
You look like you were having fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of learning. It was like something. It was one of those things where it's like you don't know how you're gonna do it, and then you just kind of go for it and you figure out as you go along, and it comes out better than you expected. To be brief, like if you ever seen the video, we have like these little signs that come out on the side. I made those signs in like February, and we didn't even shoot until August that same year. So those are just one of those things that I always remember. It's just like, man, that was super fun, and it was something that we just kind of went for, and it worked out fine.
Yeah, it was fun. You had a lot of different people help you out with that too. That was sick.
Yeah, everybody here basically.
Yeah, we had a lot
in some effect.
Only if we had the hose, man.
Hey, do you remember like when we were filming, like that one old lady walked by and said, "Hey, you guys want to use my daughters for this music video?"
You should have said yeah.
What did you win?
Wait, how?
What?
Oh,
yeah,
actually,
remember? You were there, Josh,
at the park?
Yeah, it's like at that park. We filmed that white lady walk past and like, "Hey, you guys want my daughters for this video?"
Kiki Palmer came out.
I think it's interesting that an old white woman be willing to like
just
give
her granddaughter.
Yeah, like
it's reverse slave trade.
Yes. What I think
it's
is
the hottest new trend
about a lot of the projects we make is that they all include Alejandro.
We're gonna put that clip of you dancing weird in that other dude's music.
That Providence Savior one. Anyways, yeah, dude, Hold Up was really fun, bro. That shit was.
Let's talk about that video.
Oh my goodness.
Siobhan, what about you? I mean, Council of the 36 Chambers.
That's right, motherfucker.
What was your favorite project?
That's that nigga's pronouns now?
My favorite project, the thing that always comes to mind is I have this like EP I made, or this project I made called A Channel of Thought. I feel like it was the only time so far that I was able to make something exactly how I envisioned it, from every small detail to like the transitions I had to like how I used a lot of the samples. Basically what I did was like imagine if like you're like watching TV and like your thoughts are like a representation of whatever's on TV. So I use that in the form of like the songs. So every idea I'd have play to a certain extent, and then they would just change, right? As if like, you're channel surfing type shit. I always go to that project like when I'm looking for inspiration on things I want to do, because I feel like even to this point, I made that project like 3.5, almost 4 years ago, and it's still like, probably to me, it's still like one of the best things I've like ever made, in my opinion.
I think a lot about classical music artists and their acts and things that they lay their stuff out in, and it kind of does make sense in comparison to the stuff you make. So,
oh yeah, for sure, I can see that.
We got 2 short films down in the bag, man. I mean, no, we got, besides Jalen's projects, and even I don't know.
I'd say we got
a couple, like 3, 4.
I think.
4. I don't know. I just think it's cooler to do shit like that. I don't know. It's like the music is only like the beginning, I don't know. You check it out. It's on the internet, Spotify.
Hell yeah.
We'll link it.
What do niggas call it? The show notes.
Links in the show notes.
Link in the show notes.
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Have you seen that video of Justin Timberlake beatboxing?
Which one?
Bro, he's on stage, women screeching, and he goes, "They call me Lake. Timberlake."
Stop. You see, they call me Lake. Timberlake. The frick the boom.
And he proceeds to like beatbox, and it's the worst shit ever. But they don't care. They're just so horny for Justin Timberlake in the mid 2000s, and it's so fucking funny.
What made you think of that?
I have no idea. But on the tail end of that, I was like, hell yeah, for sure, hell yeah. And then that popped into my mind, and I was like, don't fucking, you piece of shit. Tippa Timberlake. He says it just like that. It's so goddamn funny.
Let me see if I can find this shit.
David, while he's looking for that, what's your
My favorite project.
you ever made?
I think I have like a fuckload of albums and other things that I've worked on, but I think my favorite thing that I've ever done was this album I did called "Blowing Up This World of Zombies." But I like it a lot because it was right in between like two extremes in my music making, where I was like making like instrumentals just for me, and I didn't care. They were like 7 minutes long, and I didn't care who listened to them, and they were so intricate, and I was like putting things in, just very specific orders and stuff. And then after that, I was kind of making more like I don't want to say like mainstream stuff, but just very song structure-y stuff where it's like there's guitar, bass, drums, I sing, and bada bing, bada boom, you got a song.
Yeah.
And then before this was like super experimental, and then I had this like weird thing where like right in the middle of both of those versions of my musical self or whatever, just made this thing like completely for myself, and that's why I like it so much. It's not the best thing I've ever made, like by far not the best thing I've ever made for sure, but it's just the most like raw and honest, I guess I would say.
What's the name of that one again?
Blowing Up This World of Zombies. The whole thing is 7 minutes. Like it's so fucking short.
Is that the one that the CD that was going around school?
No, that was.
And then, like,
it was like right before my mom moved to Maryland.
Oh, okay.
So I was still living with my mom. So it was like 20.
So we were already hanging out by that.
Yeah, it was like 2013 or yeah, like 2014. All my albums had like different people, like artist friends that I had make the album covers, and that one was like probably the sickest album cover I had, in my opinion. But
That's my favorite project right there.
Like once I like made like that project, I was like, damn.
Love or Lust.
I can't make I can't just make all of us.
I was trying to see if we're gonna hold it together.
I can't go for some reason. I couldn't go back to just like making like regular like mixtapes and shit anymore.
Yeah.
I just can't do it anymore. Like I never feel satisfied with just okay. Let me make a beat. I'm just rap on it and be done. Like I can't like. I just want to do more. Like,
that's the thing that I really miss, honestly. I don't know. I crossed like this threshold or something. Like we were talking before the podcast about like getting paid for stuff and how it's hard to get paid for stuff that you love to do.
Every time I get close to making like money and doing well and stability and consistency with like making money for art, my passion for it drops off. And so like, but I feel like I did it so much in every aspect that I just like crossed the threshold. And now I can't just like sit down and make music for me anymore. Like,
always is part of my brain.
Mm-hmm.
we gotta put that on the Justin Timberlake shit.
Well, you know what?
That's the one. Like it's like how long is this? It's just 7 minutes.
So you could either go listen to my whole album, or you could just go watch this 7-minute video on a loop.
Yo, it's like Justin Timberlake.
Tuppa Timberlake.
My favorite project, I don't know. I had a lot. I look back on this one I made for I was in kind of film school,
Yeah.
It was kind of film school. It was my second project I ever made. The first one was The Figure, and the second one was called Last Minute.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, it's just I haven't released on anything. It was kind of just
But we're boys.
I didn't really like it because I didn't really like it because I felt like I didn't do a good enough job on it to even try to release it. We only made it. I call it Last Minute because
It's gonna be a Patreon exclusive.
I made it in 2 days with some friends. It's called Last Minute because I came up with the script last minute.
Okay.
So
That's deep, bro. That's
Ooh,
deep.
bars.
And,
Bars.
pretty much it was just about some guys trying to come up with a good short film idea for their class. His class
Super meta.
fucking Monday. I look back on it because I watched it the other day because the main character, who was also the main character of the figure, his name was Michael Zuniga. It was his birthday, and I gave his mom the copy of Last Minute, the only copy I have Last Minute. So I watched it beforehand, and what I liked about it was, while it wasn't perfect, it was fun. You know, it was because a lot of the people in that short either moved away. One of the guys in it moved to Canada, or one of them moved to another country. I believe it was Brazil. And then there's Alejandro, who's doing his own thing, trying to become a big doctor man now. Mm. So everybody in the short did their own thing, or is unfortunately not with us right now. And I just think it was one of those occasions where it didn't have to be good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was just enjoyable. It was just enjoyable to make. While it was a stressful situation, and it was my fault that it wasn't as good as it needed to be because I didn't take the time to make it good as it needed to be because I'm a fucking hack. Yeah, it was just an enjoyable thing to make, and I feel like
I think those are the best when it's more personal and just it's more enjoyable and it just feels more organic. Like
yeah.
There's the organicness of I don't know. That's why I don't care.
I definitely think that the best shit you make is not like the best shit you make, but
yeah, that's
the
a
shit that
constant
feels best to you.
That's been a constant with all the things we just described. Yeah.
Shout out Michael Zuniga, bro. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in power.
Rest in
pretty
peace,
cool
man.
act. He's a pretty good actor, man. And he had a little YouTube channel. We could put that up there too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
His old content. He's a cool.
That'd be cool.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, man.